Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the Sunday car boot sale haul video. It is a rare old blustery day and it seems to be a big day for mugs. I didn't do filler bag. I had a look through Steve's filler bag stuff and there wasn't much. So what I bought from Steve was mostly mugs today, but that's further down in the trolley. So let's start just at the top of the trolley and work our way down. Lady said all her jumpers were £2. This one is Killstar and I feel like I've bought Killstar before. There's the label. I don't know. It seems familiar. It was a little bit fluffy, a little bit... She'd got it all lying out on a ground sheet, but it is brand new with its tags, as I've just shown you. And it's not really a jumper. It's more of a dress, and it's kind of like gothic alternative dress. So there's the inside label. It is a 2XL, which is quite a nice large size. It's got lacing detail down the front and tie bits, and yeah, I don't know. I have not looked it up. I do not know. And as you know, I don't buy that many clothes at the boot sale anymore, but as it was only £2 and it was new with its tags, I thought I would chance it. I am using a new camera and mic setup, so I hope the sound is okay. I hope I'm not bellowing at you, but if so, I guess I can always alter that in the editing process. These two cost me £8. Here's a bit of nostalgia for you. It is Zippy from Rainbow. Now, I don't know if overseas viewers will ever have seen Rainbow. I don't know if it's a quintessentially British children's programme, but I don't know if it also, you know, travelled overboard. Maybe it was syndicated, I don't know. Zippy, what were the other two called? Zippy, George and Bungo or Bungle? Bungle. Zippy, George and Bungle were all... Well, Zippy and George were puppets. Bungle was a bloke in a furry suit. And then you had, was it Matthew? No, Matthew was Sooty and Sweet. What was his? Oh my goodness. I can't remember the male presenter's name. I can see him. I can see him in my mind's eye, but I can't think of it. And then there was Rod, Jane and Freddie, and they did a section in the middle. What was the main guy called? Answers in the box below. What was the main guy called on Rainbow? Because I can't think of his name. May have been Jeffrey. Was it Jeffrey? I think it was. I think it was Jeffrey because I think Zippy goes, oh, Jeffrey. I think. Anyway, this is Zippy. Zippy was the naughty one. I've got a backpack. I think I've sold the Zippy backpack before. Brand new with its tags. When is it from? Has it got... It's copyright 1972, but this product plainly not 1972. Don't know when this product is from. But yeah, so the backpack and the smaller teddy. And I picked them up and the guy said, oh, they're £10 the pair. And I said, oh, okay. And I went to put them back down and he said, how much would you do? And I was like, I could do 7 because I didn't really have much money with me today. And he went, 8. And I thought, okay, I'll do 8. So I got the 2 for £8. The backpack should sell for 25, which makes the toy just a bonus level. I paid a young man selling with his parents £1.50 for a big tub of hammer beads. There are a few plates in there. I think, oh no, the top's not sellotaped on. There's somebody's artistic creation. Look, Mum, I've made you a coaster. Lovely, put it back in the box. I think there's 4 or 5. Try not. There's always the danger when you open the hammer beads, it's all going to go over the floor. But I think there's 4 or 5 of the little shapes in there. So I'll sort through that. I'll take the creations out because nobody wants somebody else's old creations. And as you know, I usually end up bundling this stuff in a big bundle. But the last bundle I listed hasn't sold, which is unusual for Hammer. It usually sells quite well. And I realised today when I was in the unit picking orders that there's a bundle there that I've had in stock for a long time. So perhaps I overpriced that one. Or perhaps the craze is gone. And the same young man, 50p for Scrabble wooden magnets. And I think these just go on the fridge. Are they open? Oh no, hang on. They're not even open. Look, there's the actual magnets. These are still sealed. I'm not sure what the toothpicks do, unless they've just been put in there. Why would there be toothpicks? Build your own fridge magnet set, allowing you to create fun messages, crisscross word patterns, or bring that Scrabble feel to any magnetic service. Who said Scrabble was just a board game? I don't think the toothpicks belong in there. I think they've been added to the box at some point. So, yeah, Scrabble wooden magnets, 50p. I paid £1 for this COS shirt, and I realised after I had bought it that it has, unfortunately, a big bleach mark down the sleeve. So it would have been a lovely purchase for £1. It is a very heavyweight cotton shirt from COS, which I don't see very often anywhere. I don't see it at the charity shops anymore, and I don't see it at the boot sales. But yeah, sadly, a big bleach mark. Somebody's lent on somebody else's cleaning surface. But sorry, I just realised I hit in the mic. Somebody's plainly lent on somebody else's cleaning surface, haven't they? So I don't know what to do about that, whether to try and sell it and just declare it, whether to throw a lot more bleach over it and make it a pattern. Am I nearly at my Steve stuff? Nearly. I paid £2 for a Halti. This was not Steve, it's another lady. Is it brand new in its box? I don't. It does look. Oh no, it's not unused. It's been used, just been put back in the box. So I'll need a bit of a clean up before it's listed. Just I just go over it with the sticky roller, get any dog hair off, and then a wet wipe to freshen it up. But it is a size large. So these are expensive. I don't know how much, but I know they're not cheap. And from that lady, I also got. I think I got a mug from that lady, but I don't know which mug. I'll know when I find it. Oh, this one. And is it broken? Because oh no, I thought I could hear a weird noise. There's a little bead rolling around inside. Yeah, a bang on the door. Darling mug, McLagan Smith. Bang on the door from McLagan Smith. It's like Groovy Chick kind of range, isn't it? And then. It's been a very mug day. I paid £3 for this one, but I've sold this one before for 25 odd quid. It's a Hobgoblin tankard from Witchwood Brewery. And I've definitely sold this very one before for 25 quid, so I knew that was okay to spend that on that. Heavily mugged here. This one was from Sue's stall and is a Hudson Middleton Mogs and Dogs mug. That's that one. And I think, apart from the box at the bottom, the rest of this stuff is Steve. So it's nearly all mugs. From Steve today, I had 6 mugs and 1 Miffy. Now, as I said to you recently, this is the 3rd Miffy I've picked up in about 6 or 8 weeks. I don't think I've sold any yet, but having discovered that some of them go for very good money, if I see them now, I pick them up. So I spent a £5 with Steve today, and in that £5 there was my Miffy. It's been a very mustard day. I'm looking at Zippy and the shirt and Miffy there all sitting there in their mustard hues. As well as my Miffy, there were 3 Port Murian Crazy Daisy mugs. So there'll be a nice multi-listing. And 3 other mugs also in that £5 from Steve. An Eeyore 3D one. Now that is heavily coffee stained. I don't know if the camera can see inside. I won't know until I edit how much you can see, but there's a... I don't think it's coffee, I think it's tea. I think it's one of those people who's had a strong cup of tea and they don't wash their mug in between. Some people don't. A lot of people believe that the patina that builds up on the inside of their tea mug adds to the flavour. I personally think it's grim, but I don't drink tea, so what do I know? So yeah, that's going to require some effort to get that out. I will start with bleach and move on to the pink stuff with that one. And then 2 of these Queen's Forest Friends. I've got Nutcracker and Spike. So Nutcracker is plainly a squirrel and Spike is a hedgehog. I've not seen these ones before. So 6 mugs and 1 Miffy from Steve today for a £5 spend. I'm nearly done. If you got yourself a cup of tea, it probably isn't cool enough for you to drink yet. This is the last thing well, it's not this, it's the first thing I bought. It's the last thing I have to show you. So chuck the box in as well. It was £2. It's quite a nice storage box. That'd be handy for the loft or the storage unit. It has a clip-on lid, and inside are mostly Thomas trains and an assortment of little odd cars. So we've got a Smurf, which will go to Molly. Molly will enjoy that. You know, Molly, have a Smurf? She missed it. A random set of stickers. I don't want the stickers, obviously. They just happen to be in there. What happened was I picked up and said to the dude, how much for your trains? And he went, oh, give me £2 for the whole lot. There's a Lego Christmas tree. 1 Lego Christmas tree. And then what I wanted it for was the Thomas trains. So I don't know my Thomases, I must admit. Does it say underneath who's who? This is Trevor. There's Trevor. That's Thomas, obviously. I know Thomas. I'm not stupid. And then we've got Theo, Frankie. These must be modern Thomas because I've never heard of half of these names. This is a bit more classic, isn't it? Is that Percy? That might be Percy. This one doesn't have a name written underneath, so I don't know, but it might be Percy. Again, in the comments section, if you are a Thomas aficionado, let me know if I'm getting them right. I'm pretty sure that's Gordon. Again, no name underneath that, but I think that's Gordon. I am relying on some very old memory here from when Anthony was younger and into Thomas. This one has no name on it at all. Oh, it says Timothy on the side. It says Timothy on the side. I beg your pardon, Timothy. Is that the last one? The rest that might be it. The rest might be cars. So as well as all of those trains, just a little selection of toy cars, which again, I probably don't want. Anthony will have a look through in case there's anything exciting. There's one Hot Wheels there. So Anthony will have a look at, oh, 2 Hot Wheels. Anthony will have a look at those and see if he wants those. And anything, oh, that says Tomica Tomy Toyota Coaster. Don't know, just a bus. Lots of buses. This person must have been into buses because I've got lots and lots of buses. So yeah, anything Anthony doesn't want will then just go on as one job lot listing of probably buses at this point, because it's we're heavily bus centric in this box. And that was £2 for the whole lot. So that's a bloody steamroller. So yeah, I thought it was worth springing out £2. Fire hydrant, a Lego fire hydrant there, just sitting minding its own business. And a couple of Nerf pellet bullet things. I thought it was worth the £2 for the trains alone, and then if Anthony wants any of the cars, that's a bonus. And yeah, and that's it. That is the haul and all of the haul for today. It is a small haul. I didn't spend very much. I mean, obviously I spent £8 on the zippies. That was my big outlay of the day, really. £2 on the jumpers, that's 10, 11, 16, 17, 18, 18.50, £20.50. 25 all altogether, 22 to 25 quid all in. So that's my money back, and everything else is free when you look at it that way round. That's it. Thank you for joining me. As always, if you have seen anything that really, really floats your boat, there is always my email address in the description box at the bottom. I really hope the sound has been bearable because, like I said, first time using the new mic. And I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye for now.